Hey everybody, it's Venus. How is everybody today? I want to show you a trick that I do for blonde hair. If you plan on doing extensions and or if you plan on doing any kind of micro bead or weave in, sew in, or just a regular old glue in. Maybe you got a customer that don't mind the glue. I'm gonna show you a trick that I do so I know how far up I can go and the track won't show. So I got my rat tail comb here and I got my mannequin here. So you can see she's full at the very edge, but when you move to the top, she gets real thin. Real thin. You can see all through the hair. You can see under here. You can see under there real good. So I'm going to show you when I get ready to part my tracks out, what I do. Let me turn my camera, rotate my camera real quick. You know, things don't ever go the way you want them when you want them to go. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is turn the camera, but I guess I'll turn this camera around. So what I do is under here, see when I put this comb under here, can you see that? You can see that comb right under there, right? So you go down a little lower. You can still see that comb sticking under there. Go down a little lower and it kind of disappears. You can't see that comb anymore. So you can go a half a meter up above wherever that comb is. See there? You can't see it until it come up to the surface. But when it's in there close to the scalp, you can't see that comb at all. That's how far your tracks should go. So if your tracks, you can't get up here in the crown or in the occipital like you want to, what you have to do is you have to double your tracks. So you double your fullness and your length from under here, right? So then that's what works for that if you're weaving and doing that. So let's say you want to come back up here and you're like, well, I want a track or two up here. What am I going to do with my client up here? So you can take a track. You can take a track like this. Let's see. I wish I had some blonde tracks. I'm going to have to get some blonde tracks so you guys can see, understand what I'm saying about these tracks. So like I took and I thinned this track out. So I took a weft and cut this track away from the other weft. So you know there's two wefts that's sewn together to create one track, right? So I took and I cut that track in half. And so now I know that my client is thin, right? She's got thin sides. So I know that I can go this far and you can see that comb, right? So I know I can come up right to here at least. So I'm going to come up with this thin track. Hold on, let me pull it out. Take that hair out the way. Take that hair out the way. And I'm going to come up with something. I need something that I got two hands and I'm trying to demonstrate this with one. It's working a little bit here. So I take this track and you can glue this track almost all the way to the edge. Don't go past that. You need a finger space in the front of that track. Because remember, your client's got thin hair. Can't never forget that. When you're working on anybody, I don't care if you got thick hair. You never go that finger space to the edge because a lot of people do that. But don't forget, your client might have a hard day, want to wear her hair up or even back. So you want to leave enough space so that the client can do that. But as you can see, like I got that all the way up to a finger space left in the front. So she can pull that hair back or up or whatever. And then pull this here. And then you can see how that will hide. That's black hair. So when I pull this comb out of here and drop this hair down, look what you get. You can almost barely see that hair is under there. See there? You can't see that I just added that black track. So imagine if this was the same color as her hair. You can get almost close. You probably can get up to at least here. Because look how much hair she got up top. I got it out the way. So that means that's my safe hair. This hair I know is my safe hair. This is my safe hair and I'm going to pull over and hide this. This is the hair I'm working with. So I know I can get safely up to at least here with my tracks. You see what I'm saying? And once I get my tracks up to there, then when I drop this hair down, I know I'm safe. I know I ain't got to worry about her track showing. I ain't got to worry about her being like, oh, I can see you don't have to worry about that because you've got enough hair up here stored up. Plus, you know that you're working with this much space and to not go above this line, because if you go above this line, your work is in vain because nobody wants to see your tracks or know that you got tracks. That's the main goal in doing hair, making sure that you got it down, you know. So I just wanted to bring that to everybody. Talk about that. My lighting sucks. Sorry. But I wanted to bring that to everybody because that's a trick that I do. I have a lot of little tricks. I said that in my first video that I have a lot of little tricks and stuff that I do that works real good. I'll show you my I have a trick that I used to do with hair color spray. You take the spray the comb, and a lot of times people spray the hair. I don't spray the hair because it looks like a spray job, like somebody done sprayed the hair trying to hide something. But if you take the spray and you spray it across your rat tail, and then you take that rat tail and you just rub it across the scalp, you know, and not on the hair, rub it into the scalp like that. You're gonna rub that color into the scalp. You're not gonna do it where it looks like you spray painted her scalp. You're going to spray it on the comb and you're just going to rub like this. And what it's going to do is give the illusion of fullness and not open, spacey, you know, scalpy looking. It's like rubbing it in. You ever got your hair colored and sometime after you get your hair colored, it looks real full. Like mine do, it look real full because I got thin hair up top. So that's the one thing I like about after I get my hair colored. Like my scalp looks real full because it got color deposit on it. See here? You can't see my scalp because my hair is colored and it's on the scalp. So it gives the illusion of fullness and not empty, spacey, thin hair. So that's another trick. I'll show you a trick. I'll show you next time when I do, I'm going to cut and style the mannequin. Actually, I'm going to do a jack cut on her and show you how to correct that. To correct the color, correct the cut, how to correct all those things. Because sometimes, you know, you have a bad day. You got to be able to recover your work. You got to know the tricks to the trades. And a lot of people don't have tricks because they feel like they just do hair. You know, I just do the hair. I don't need to worry about that. Sometimes you do, because if you cut a customer and you don't know that they didn't tell you like, oh yeah, I cut a bald spot in the back of my head, and you done cut their hair without doing a full exam of that hair because you're used to that customer always sitting down in your chair. You didn't check her out before you start servicing her, and bam, you found a bald spot. Or you start servicing that customer and you realize, did you color your hair this week? Yeah, I colored it. I didn't think it mattered because I didn't like it. You got to be ready to go in there and make those corrections and fix it, because now once you get out of your chair, that's your work leaving. Never mind what the customer has already done or what somebody else has done to that customer. Now that name is yours. It's you wearing that name. So you want to be able to fix, repair, create from whatever mess somebody else has made and make it your own. Make it very nice, very pretty. And that way when she walks out, people say, who did your hair? You can always say Venus did it. But anyway, all right, y'all. I got more stuff to bring to you. I'll keep posting if you keep watching. So like, comment, subscribe. See ya.